divorce? Give me some information. I'm trying to save my marriage 20 years now. So who filed for divorce? Who filed for divorce, ma'am? Not married. All right. Sounds good. My husband told me he's using me for my money. Okay. Do you have lots of money or what's the situation? I mean, he's basically telling you how long y'all been married. Leaving my husband who is abusive with 3 kids. Good for you. I know it's scary, but you can definitely get through it. If you need some help, let me know. Come on in, Facebook. I see you guys popping in. TikTok, drop your questions. Been in a 20-year relationship that was a trauma bond. Yeah. So do you need some help breaking that? Because that's one of the things that we specialize in over here. What's up, Cookie? Come on in, guys. Come on in, guys. I've been married for 29 years to this same man who says he's just using you for your money. What's up, Leanne? Come on in, guys. What's a trauma bond? So a trauma bond is a connection usually between someone who is being manipulated or mistreated or abused and the person who is doing the abusing. A lot of times it's narcissistic relationships. Elise, how you doing? It's a kind of an emotional connection. Okay. Never been married and now I won't get married. I get it. You just broke up. I got you struggling every day after almost 5 months. Yeah, you guys don't have to stay stuck in this. I know what it feels like, guys. I thought my life was over when my divorce happened, but you see where I'm at right now. So your life will move on if you make it move on. Everybody's like, time heals all wounds. Time doesn't heal anything. Time doesn't heal a thing. I mean, it really doesn't. You've got to do some work. It is hard. It's definitely hard. But staying in something terrible is hard. Okay. What's up, Dana? I see you down there. Always the stream stuttered when you what now? My wife avoids anything hard, dealing with feelings, marriage, gaslighting mom. I dealt with it bad. I got you. I got you. Come on in, guys. Yeah, it does take time to heal, Miss Kimberly, but time alone does not heal a thing. You got to do some work. My ex just started going to my church with his new girlfriend after I begged him to go when we were married. Yeah. So that's what they do, though. They're going to do all the things that you wanted to do with the new person. They're going to take her all the places that you wanted to go. They're going to buy her all the things that you wanted them to buy you. Why? It's because they stole that from you. And it's also a way of punishing you. Okay. Your pastor should be able to intervene in that, especially if you're a member of that church. If it's making you uncomfortable. My thing is this: you're not there for them. You're there for God. Okay. What's up, Mr. Barry? How's it going, guys? Come on in, guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I'm a certified Christian divorce recovery coach, and I help people heal from divorce and breakups. And I help people heal from divorce and breakups and break trauma bonds. This is what we do. We heal from toxic relationships. My life has moved on with the hardcore gym and therapy. That does help. That is a huge resource for you, but there's other things we need to do too. Good for you. Good for you. What are y'all struggling with tonight, guys? Let's talk about it. I do one-on-one coaching, guys. I've got several coaching options, financing and payment plans available for all of those. I changed my coaching program around a little bit. I now have a 6-week course for those of you that are trying to detach from your ex through the divorce. And I also have a 10-week Breaking the Trauma Bond VIP coaching where you're working with me for 10 weeks and you have unlimited text and phone call support with me directly as well. After 30 years, my wife decided we were roommates. That's totally normal. Every single relationship is going to hit the roommate stage. Every single relationship is going to hit that. It's been 7 months and you just can't move on. All right. So what are you going to do about that? Infidelity that led to a child. So he cheated on you and he got the other girl pregnant. Is that what you're saying? Appreciate all you guys following. Keep dropping the question. I appreciate all the follows, guys. Make sure you guys are following me at the top of the screen. We're almost to 600,000 followers on Facebook. I'm on TikTok and 200,000 on Facebook. Working on myself, separated weekly church group. That's a good start, man. But we can speed that process up about 6 weeks. About 6 weeks, I can probably have you about 65, 70% better. That's what I see every day. Teresa, what's up, ma'am? She says, Scott, I took your advice. No contact, 1.5 years. It's all over, made me a stronger woman. Good for you, man. Good for you. Very proud of you, Teresa. Yep. I'm glad you came in and told me that. What's up, Lisa? I've helped over 700 people get through this, guys. It's the loneliness that's hard. If the end of the world happened, who are the top 3 people that you would reach out to? How can I speed it up? Well, a lot of people, based off of research, people who get therapy, coaching, they heal. They can actually detach in as little as like 10 weeks, 6 weeks. Okay. About 6 weeks. Okay. And you can start a healing journey and get on this path of becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. The recent studies that I saw, that people that don't do therapy, the people that just run away from it or rebound like you've always done, 5 years to actually recover from it. Now, yeah, you can go out here and rebound and get you a replacement, but you haven't done any healing work. You're just going to take it with you. Everywhere you go, every person that you date or end up getting married to, you're always going to be there. So you take it with you. We got to do some work. I had a trauma bond 20 plus years. 4 months later, started a new relationship that did not go very well. Now I'm on a plan to stay a year to myself. See what I mean? You can come out here and rebound, but you're going to pick the same people that you've always picked because they're what you are used to. We are creatures of habit. Just like the Bible says, a dog will return to its vomit, just like a fool will return to his folly. What do you think about ChatGPT and journaling? I think ChatGPT has a place, and it can definitely give you some resources. But definitely yes on the journaling. Sometimes ChatGPT can make a lot of mistakes. I've seen that. New relationship. He wants to go slow, and I'm finding myself losing myself, feeling I've done something wrong because of this. I know it's from past trauma, but how do I shut off the feeling that I'm not enough anymore? The problem is that you're mistaking all the intensity that you've experienced in the past as love. So this guy wants to come in and wants to go slow, and I don't blame him because it sounds like you're very anxiously attached and you're ready to move really fast. That screams desperation. Okay. And if you feel that you're not good enough, you're going to feel like any guy talking to you at all is going to feel like the most amazing thing ever. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody actually picked me. Somebody actually wants to talk to me when I'm worthless. So that's a you issue that needs to be addressed, man. It really is. I have a friend that's been there in a relationship for 1.5 years. He is still with his wife. Supposedly he's working on getting divorced. He says he's going to sell the house, but has yet to put it up for some. How do I get her to just walk away from him? Okay, so your friend is talking to a man who's still married, and he's saying he's going to leave his wife. Yeah, Danielle, tell me why you want to get a divorce. I'm staying to myself, taking care of myself and my little one. That's good, but that's also internalization. You can go and hide under a rock and be safe, but that's not going to get you back out here living your life. We got to take action. And then he says thanks, and he tries to turn it around like she said. Yeah, I would need to know more details. If she wants some help, tell her to let me know. Tara, I appreciate the gifts. TikTok, make sure you guys are double tapping. Make sure you follow me at the top of the screen. Let's see. They don't change because they don't think they did anything wrong, but you can change and love yourself again and have a healthy life. You sure can. That's facts. That is factuals. Come on in, guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I've been a certified Christian divorce recovery coach for about 3 years now, over 700 coaching clients. A lot of people have found some relief, guys, and found some success. Gracie, I appreciate the follow. I'm tired of them alienating from my kids. Yeah. So have you taken that to the court system? What's up, Nikki? Currently going through a divorce due to infidelity on his part. Good for you. How are you doing with that? How are you doing with that? 10 years in divorce. Okay. I got you. What's up, Cheryl? How you been, man? Just had to put an order of protection on my ex-husband. Good. Hope says she's trauma bonded. We can break that. We can break that. Why do I tend to rush in new relationships since my divorce? Because you're trying to fill an empty void in your life. Because maybe you are a wife and now you're not a wife anymore, technically. And you feel like there's an empty void in your life and maybe you've lost some of your identity and you're trying to replace it in a hurry. That's very unhealthy and you're going to run into disaster. Why do I dream? Because you have unprocessed emotion. October 20th, 25. Okay, was that your divorce date? What's up, Kelly? What's up, Eric? Not okay. He just posted the new girl on social media and the divorce hasn't even been filed yet. Of course he did. Why are you watching, though? Why are you watching? I know that sucks, man, but why are you watching? Australia, what's up? I'm in a divorce situation. He took off with another woman to Arizona. He won't sign the divorce papers, but goes and builds a new family, moving to Arizona with another woman. How to get over this and get him to sign the divorce papers? You take it to court. And because he's in Arizona and you're there, the divorce jurisdiction is now where you live if you file. If he files, then you're going to have to do some court proceedings in Arizona. Kelly says, thanks, Coach. I just want to thank you for all your advice. Much respect to you, buddy. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Let me know if you need anything else. What's up, Morgan? Been divorced since 2021. Cool. What questions do you guys have? Still trauma bonded. It's been 5 months. She ghosted me. We can get you out of that in about 6 to 10 weeks, brother. I'm just a dollar sign to her no matter how much I beg to talk to my kids. You listen to me. Stop that bullcrap. Stop begging to talk to your kids. You've got the documentation. Hopefully you've documented that she won't let you speak to your kids. Is there a court order stating that you have access to these kids? Anything like that? Is there a court order saying that you can't talk to the kids? My thing is this: parental alienation, if it's taken through the court system and she is found to be doing that, I have literally seen the court award the father or the other parent full custody because they were doing the parental alienation. It's not a game. Is there a difference between narcissism and borderline personality disorder? Yeah. So the BPD, borderline personality, is actually like a mood disorder. Narcissism is up there on the same spectrum as psychopathy. Do most men cheat? No. 65% of all men are content in their marriage. Only 48% of women. Divorce in Virginia. He took off to Arizona. I'm in a court, but no date for a divorce. Okay, good. These people who are unagreeable and who are gaslighting you and mistreating you and all those things, y'all really think because you filed for divorce, they're just going to be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, game over. Here, let's do this as friendly as we can. No, not at all. That would mean them giving up power and losing. They don't like to lose. Y'all listen to him. He really knows what he's talking about. He's helped me watching his lives. I appreciate it, Miss Kelly. What's up, Cliff? I had to call cops on my ex-husband. He wouldn't leave me alone. Plus, he put holes in the wall. Good for you. At least you had the nerve to call the police. 14 years of law enforcement, even as a chief of police, I hate to go into those calls because most of the time the women that are in those relationships, they're going to turn on us. So good for you, man. Thank you for messaging me the other day. It's been getting stronger. But there's those times I want to call and just hear his, Michelle, I don't think I've messaged you. I'm not sure who you're talking about. He tells it like it is, and that's all we need sometimes. Northern Ireland, what's up, Allison? How do you get someone out of your head? Well, that would be the rumination. And those are emotions that need to be processed. That's part of the detachment. I dated a guy that did everything under the sun. What now? I dated a guy that had did everything under the sun, causing a trauma bond. Okay. I did 15 years as a state trooper and lost my wife. What was her excuse for leaving? Let's do this real quick. Everybody in the chat, if your person left you and you really didn't want them to leave, what was their reason for leaving? Maybe it's me. I'm single 5+ years. I'm 58. I feel like I'm good, but I don't know for sure. So a lot of women in their 50s, especially getting towards your late 50s, early 60s, y'all feel like your life is over and y'all go into panic mode. You're like, oh my God. Cops cheat. Not all of them. I hated going to DB calls when I was an MP in the Army. Yes, I caught her messaging with her boss. That'll do it. She was protecting cousin. She's protecting the cousin. What? No, Corey. She was protecting her male cousin. Yeah, that's some Alabama stuff right there. I was with someone for 2.5 years, and he ended us in a text. I am devastated. About what? That you got broken up with in a text, or that you're broken up with? Oh, I got you, Michelle. I got you. Yeah. They said everything was my fault. 35 years he cheated. I got you. So, yeah, why is the breaking up such a big deal for you? Listen, when someone says they don't want to be in your life anymore, say thank you. Tell them thank you. Why do I say that? Because they're doing you a favor because they don't want to be in your life. Stop taking that personal and just see it as protection from God. Someone is literally being honest with you and saying, hey, I don't really want to be with you anymore. It has nothing to do with your value. It's just sometimes people change their minds sometimes. Stop taking that personal because you have abandonment wounds. Nobody cares about him to try to draw me back in. Yeah, Nina, I'm trying to understand what you're typing there. I'm praying for each and every one of you. I went through it. It was horrible. What's up, Eric? I appreciate you being here, man. Keep dropping your questions, guys. We're talking about healing from divorce and breakups. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I've been a certified Christian divorce recovery coach for about 3 years now. Doing this full time. This is my only job. This is what I do 7 days a week. You're very sad. I'm losing context of what you're talking about, Wanda. What's up, Tiffers? I see you down there. I see all you guys liking. Jamie, I appreciate you liking the live. I'm sad also. We'll be okay. What are you doing about it, Lisa? Listen to me, guys. You don't have to stay in this. I know you're heartbroken. I know what it feels like to lose weight and to not eat and to not sleep for months on end and to be constantly wondering what's going on, why this happened, and all those things. It's time to get you out of that. It's time to move you forward. One of the best investments that you will ever make is into yourself, especially if you're in the healing process. Cassandra's newly divorced 6 weeks now. Why? Why are we divorced? He wants me to feel sorry for him by saying nobody else cares. Yeah, so he's using one of the 4 things of FOGS, FOGS. That would be fear, obligation, guilt, and sympathy. Because he knows that's what works with you the best, so he's playing that fiddle. 8 months divorced, almost changed my mind in the courtroom. It's painful when I'm missing him. I don't think you're missing him. I think you're missing having someone in your life. I think you're missing the idea of what it was supposed to be. I think you're missing that relationship that you've always wanted, but I don't really think it was that. Can we just tell the truth about that? What if he leaves and he says, he will change, and she lets him back in, and he resumes all the habits. So who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Your husband cheated. I got you. So that's a good reason for divorcing. What is your biggest struggle right now? Guys, listen, I've got two different coaching. Actually, I've got three different coaching options. We got group coaching that we do on Sunday nights. It's only $197 a month. I've got my 8-week course has changed now to a 10-week course. That is my Breaking the Trauma Bond course. 8 weeks worked pretty good, but 10 gives us a little bit of extra time to push you into the next season of your life. Okay. And then I've also got a 6-week course. A lot of people will come in and they'll sign up for the 6 because it's a little more affordable. And then if we need more, we can always do another 6. But for the most part, the 6 weeks should get you rocking as far as detaching from your ex. I've got a lot of assignments, a lot of tools, a lot of accountability that we can do to break you out of this. I have financing options and payment plans. Okay. Yes, losing contact with him. However, I'm working out hard and eating well. I just miss him. When y'all say y'all miss them, let's talk about it. What do you miss? Tell me exactly what you miss. All of you guys that don't really want to drop your information down here in the comment section, you can send me a direct message and I will reply to you personally as soon as my live is over, okay? Only message me if you're serious about doing some work, guys. I'm not going to coach you through messages. I left my husband. I couldn't handle him. I really tried. My guilt wakes me up every night. So when you say you couldn't handle him, what was wrong? Ruth, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Y'all can't come in and type 2 words, guys. I mean, y'all got to really ask me a question. Why do you miss them? You don't. A lot of the times you're missing who you got to be with that person. It's not necessarily them. Let's look at this. Let me give you an example. If you're a people pleaser, type me down below. It's the routine. Yeah, it is. The house doesn't move the same, doesn't feel the same. If you're a people pleaser, type me down below, and I'm gonna tell you why this sucks so bad for you. Almost every one of y'all saying me, 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 me. I got you. Yeah, the hope. Yeah, the hope will keep you stuck. I did a video on that today. So check this out. Okay. There are a lot of therapists, a lot of psychologists that will come in here and they will try to educate like the book smartness out of this. I'm going to keep it simple for you guys. If you are a people pleaser, the reason that you're missing these people is because you always need someone to please. If you are a people pleaser, you will always need someone to please. The problem is that the majority of people pleasers are out here trying to give it to people who are takers. And you can give and give and give and give and give, and they're going to continue to take and take and take and take. And nobody's filling your cup back up. No one's filling you back up. So if you're a people pleaser, who should we be trying to please? Imagine what you just picture for a moment with me, guys, because I get to see this in my coaching program, and it's one of my favorite things to see and watch. When you start taking the energy and the effort and that you've been putting into everybody else, hoping that somebody will stay, hoping to God somebody will stick around, maybe somebody won't abandon you, whatever, and you shift that to looking in the mirror and pouring all of that energy into yourself, things change. I get messages so much from like years ago, and people are like, man, you helped me like 2 years ago, man. I've been actually thriving in my life. Yeah, if you do the work and you continue that work beyond our time together, my job is not to keep you with me. My job is to get you some relief to detach from your ex and to push you into the next chapter of your life, which should be your apology tour to you, because you've given everything to everybody else. It's time to give it to you. But in return, you're going to feel guilty for it because you've never put yourself first ever. And now you are, and it makes you feel selfish. It's totally normal. It's totally normal. All of my coaching clients, I warn them ahead of a time. Hey, man, you're going to have a light bulb moment. You're going to have a moment when the light bulb just goes blink and the light turns on and you're like, I'm actually going to be okay. I didn't realize I was in a narcissistic relationship for over 28 years, probably because it felt very familiar to your childhood. True or false? True or false? Givers must take a break because takers rarely do. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you guys, so many people overcomplicate the healing process. It's really not. We got to, we regulate your nervous system. We do a lot of detachment work. We do some grief healing, and then we do some goal setting. Because I mean, if you have a plan for your future, but if you've got goals without a plan, you just got hopes and dreams. Let's get out here and live our life. Some of y'all are not even living your life. Type me down below if you just get up, go through the motions, drag your butt to work, drag your butt back home, make the dinner, fix the dishes, do whatever, and then you go to bed. That's your life. If that's your life, let me know. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Hmm. That's not living. That's existing. What would your life be like if you actually started taking care of you? If you sat down one day and you're like, you know what? I'm not real sure where I'm going to go, but I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something. I can sympathize with it, guys. When my divorce happened, I didn't sleep for 3 months. I lost 27 pounds. I really didn't need to lose 27 pounds. I looked terrible. I looked horrible. The dreams were kicking my butt. I couldn't sleep. And I finally got up one day and I said, I'm not living like this anymore. And I looked in the mirror and I said, I'm going to war with you. And that's what I did. You were meant, listen, your life. Let me show y'all something. I'm about to really raise some awareness. Let me show y'all something. How old are you guys? Everybody in the chat, let me know how old you are. $35, $50, $50, $50, $40, $30, $30, in the 30s, 40s, 50s. Okay, so about 30s and 50s. I'm about to raise some serious awareness. Jasmine's 27. I got you. Listen to me real quick. I'm about to really open some eyes here. How many years? Lord have mercy. Do you know how many days are between the age of 30 and 50 or 40 and 60? Do you know how many days you get with 20 years? 7,305 days is all it is. 7,305 days is all you have between now and 20 years from now. And every single day that the sun goes down and the sun comes up, lost a day. And you're never getting it back. And some of y'all are sitting here waiting for years for someone to get their crap together. And you're like, oh, maybe one day they'll change. You got that old uncle or somebody in your neighborhood who has that classic truck or that classic muscle car sitting in their yard. It's got pine trees growing through it. And you're like, hey, man, you want to sell that truck, that car? They're like, no, I'm going to fix it up one day. That's what y'all are doing in these relationships. There's 7,305 days in 20 years. And y'all sitting around wasted on somebody's raggedy son or somebody's raggedy daughter because you don't have any confidence in yourself and somebody in your life has told you that that's all you're worth. Someone lied to you. We've heard sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never hurt us. You should do what I do for a living. I promise you words hurt. Words will keep you stuck. But the Bible is absolutely wonderful when it says that the power of life and death are in the tongue. You can start to speak life over yourself. It's not long enough. Yeah. I hope it gave you some anxiety because y'all are living your life as it just ticks away. And you're wasting time when there are 146 million other men and 146 million other women in this country alone. And you're wasting time on somebody who reminds you of your daddy or someone who reminds you of your mommy because you don't do any healing work because you got too much pride and too much ego and you've got this. I heard this today. I was listening to a pastor and he's like, three of the most dangerous words that a Christian can ever speak is, I've got this. And that's how we treat God, isn't it? God, I need you to help me with this. And Lord, I need you to help me with this. But I kind of got this other stuff. I don't need your help there. Totally got it. Killing it. No. No. Some of y'all are staying stuck, and you don't have to. I don't care if you hire me or not, but hire somebody, invest into yourself. Life is short. I just turned 47 years old and I've nearly died 4 times. I can tell you, I'm very aware of my mortality, and it's just clicking away. It's just clicking away. And y'all know that I'm telling the truth, because those loved ones that were older than you, they're kind of all gone now, and we're the next generation, if you know what I'm talking about. Thankfully, I still have my mom. The tongue is the sharpest instrument. I got you. Think is an understatement. They locked in my. Okay. I've been on a healing journey since Christmas when he left. Good for you, Miss Sandy. How's it going? Do you need any more help? All of you guys that want to break free from this, if you want to detach from your ex and stop wasting time wondering what they're doing and where they're at, and are they happy, and are they going to change for this new person, stop it. You don't have to live like that. That's if you get 20 more years. Very good point, Miss Jasmine. The wrong intersection can cut you off in about 2 weeks. That's the thing about it. The average life expectancy of a woman is 85 years. That's just the average. You can live beyond 85, but it doesn't mean you're going to. It doesn't mean you're going to have your best life after 85. 75 for men. The wrong intersection, you may be gone next year. And here you are, wasting time. I have a passion for you guys. You don't understand. This is a ministry for me. I coach a lot of people through a lot of terrible things, guys. I really do. And it gets heavy. But this is my cross to bear. This is what God gave me. This is what I signed up for. So if you guys really want to change something, then send me a message, and we will let you apply for my coaching program. I'm not going to take everybody. I only want the ones who are serious. I only want the ones who are really serious about getting out of this, because I assure you, I can't help you. My husband left 2 years ago and hasn't worked since. A lawyer said I might have to pay him maintenance. You may. Court system's janky, man. I see women having to pay alimony a lot. Thank you, Miss Dana. Or is it my daddy died of a massive heart attack at 40, and my mama was killed in a horrific wreck at 53. Dang, Miss Kelly, I'm sorry you're going through that. All right, let's see here. Let me block this person real quick. Yep, I see all you guys sending me a message. Make sure you're only sending me a message if you're serious, guys. I'm not going to coach you through Messenger. Yes, I charge for my service. This is an investment into you, but I have made it very affordable. I have payment plans and financing options. The payment plans are through me. The financing options are through Afterpay and Klarna. Yeah, Fancy Dan, I'm having a hard time keeping up with you. I can't tell if you're drunk or what. You're saying all kinds of things. She's not reciprocating. She's not worth taking. And then she's not holding it down. What now? Yeah, Miss Sandy, send me a message. Send me a message. All right. 6-week course. How do I sign up? Send me a message, Mendoza. I want to get a little bit of information from you and make sure that you're a good fit for the program first. And if you are, I'll send you the link. I have a 6-week course, guys. That is my detaching from your ex, breaking free from them. My 10-week is my breaking the trauma bond course. What's up, Brandy? How you doing, man? If she is not reciprocating, she is not worth taking. And if she's not holding it down, she is not worth keeping around. All right, cool. Made me learn how important and precious life is. We only get one life, and we have to live it the right way to fit our needs, not nobody else's. You're right. What are y'all asking me tonight, guys? What questions do you have? If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I am a certified Christian divorce recovery coach. I've also been an ordained minister for about 12 years. I've been coaching people for about 3 years straight now, but I didn't read some books and decide to start doing this, guys. I've been living this crap for 47 years. I grew up in abuse. I grew up in alcoholism and all that stuff. I know what it's like. Okay. You're broken? No, you're not. You just got some cracks that need to be glued back together, man. You're not broken. What you should say is, this is really hard for me right now, but I know that I'm going to make it because I'm never going to back down and I'm never going to stop. One thing you need to understand about me before you guys send me a message or try to hire me, guys, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I am a coach, which means I can kind of get on to you a little bit if I need to, right? But I hardly ever do that. I will hold you accountable, but I'm going to give you homework every single week. And I'm going to push you out of your comfort zones. There's a lot of people that come to me and I start giving some of my special assignments. And they're like, oh my God, are you serious? I can't do that. I can't do it. I'm like, yeah, you can. Let's do it. And they go do it. And they're like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for that. Good. I'm leaving a serial cheater tonight. Billy Joe, send me a message. You're going to need some guidance on that. You're going to need some support. You're not alone and we are going to make it. Absolutely. Intentions are the most important thing when it comes to a relationship. Yes, that's a very good point, Tark. So just because someone's giving you a lot of attention, that doesn't mean that they have good intentions. I love that. That's good. I need that right now. Usually I'm the strong one now. I'm not right now. I got you. Yeah. There's nothing like having somebody in your corner that you can depend upon, guys. If you work with me for 10 weeks, you get access to me 7 days a week, text messaging and phone call support. I don't do that from a 6-week course. That is my VIP course, my Breaking the Bond course. It's 10 weeks. Okay. Again, I have financing and payment plans for all of these, so you guys don't have to break the bank. I understand. What's up, Erica? I see you jumping in. 10-week course is $2,497. But like I said, I've got financing options and payment plans. My 6-week course is only $997. The question, a better question would be, how much does it cost if you do nothing? Baba Joe, how do you know when it's time to walk away? Sometimes I feel like God's telling me that I need to walk away. It's time. Other times I feel like God is trying to help me grow, to get my emotions to check, to be the better wife. Definitely conflicted. So my question would be, what exactly is the relationship like? What's up, Erica? I see you. After 2 months, he called me to tell me, yep. I see that a lot. It's really hard to think about getting a divorce when you don't have any support near you. Listen to me. I know that is scary, and I know it feels like a giant brick wall in front of you, but I kid you not, I have had clients come to me that got out with nothing but the clothes on their back in their vehicle, and they slept in their car for 3 weeks while we were working together. What's up, Jordan? They slept in their car, and they made it. Our backyard is the same. I got you. Usually the extra attention is called love bombing. Yeah. Well, it's also that not everybody who's trying to get you is actually going to want to keep you. Okay. All right. What we got, guys? I got about 15 more minutes with you guys. I see a lot of these messages. I got about 20 messages that have already come through. Please only message me if you're serious about working with me one-on-one, guys. One-on-one. Keep dropping your questions. I'll be with y'all for a few more. Why was I dating a man that was like a man my mom dated when I was a child? I'm 27. He's 50. When he would talk to me, it would be like he's talking to me like a child. It's because you were a child to him. He's 50 years old. You're 27. Okay. Monica, if I had to guess, probably around 80 to 85%. It all depends on the people. I've got some people that come to me as soon as the assignments get hard, where it starts triggering a little bit, they run away, or they just go back to their person because they didn't really want to do the work. They just wanted somebody to whatever. I can lead people to water, but I can't make them drink. You have to want to do it. The ones who actually do every single step that I give them, they're fine. So if you're 27 and he's 50 and he reminds you of a stepdad, there's clearly some trauma that's going on. I understand why a 27-year-old one would be attracted to a 50-year-old man, because most men hit their maximum potential between 45 and 65 years old. And he's going to want a younger woman because it's going to make him feel young again. It's going to give him an ego tickle, and he's going to look cool to his friends. But it sounds to me like you got some childhood wounds of a father not being good enough, something. So you're looking for outside validation. Kayla, what's up? So my one-on-one, I have two different one-on-ones. I've got my 6-week course, $997, and my 10-week Breaking the Trauma Bond course is $2,497, $2,497. I have payment plans, financing options. I know a lot of you guys are not going to be able to afford it, and that's okay. At least get help somewhere, okay? I can't afford it at the moment. I will as soon as I can. Totally get it. Totally understand. So I've had a lot of people that actually go through Afterpay and Klarna, and they literally can get my 10-week course for like $180 a month. So that's why we put the financing and the payment plans in there, guys. I don't expect people to just have $3,000 laying or $2,400, $2,500 laying around just to send out. I understand. I get it. Totally. It helped me so much when I understood, accepted that it wasn't real from the very beginning and why they do it, and repeated the comeback, discard, etc. Needs to be more classes about avoiding the avoidance. Yeah. Cluster Bs. Yep. Yeah, Kayla, if you'll send me a message, I'll send you over the link. And when you get to the actual checkout section, you'll see a drop-down menu that has all the options. Yeah. That's what most people do. They go through Afterpay or Klarna. And that's actually how I prefer them to do it. That way you can get the help you need at a very affordable price. All right, guys, what are you struggling with tonight? I'll stick around for about 10 more minutes. What is y'all's biggest struggle right now? What questions do you have? I really appreciate you guys sticking around tonight. Make sure you guys are following me at the top of the screen. Alexa, play Brandon Lake. Here's some music by Brandon Lake on Amazon Music. Keep dropping the questions. You guys are slowing down on the double taps. We're almost at 20,000 likes. Let's try to hit that before we get done for the night. Appreciate the fan club stuff, guys. I don't really know what the fan club stuff is, but I really do appreciate you guys clicking it in. Yeah, it's been a long day. I've had some stomach issues for about a week, guys. I know you guys haven't seen me live over the last probably 5 or 6 days, man. I've been in some pretty bad stomach irritation. I'm trying to figure out how to survive with my 5 children as I'm separated now, but I can't afford to work. There are plenty of remote jobs that you can do from home. If you're going through a divorce, the man is going to have to pay you something for child support, clearly. If you've got 5 children, that would probably be a pretty decent check every month. And you may even be able to get alimony. Okay. But yeah, you're going to have some income. I can't tell you how many people I see delivering for Walmart or DoorDash, and they got kids all loaded up in the back just trying to make it work. He would call me a whore for 2 years, and he's the one who got into another relationship after 2 weeks. It's like I have good days and bad days. So yeah, that's because you're taking it too personal. Like that had something to do with your value. Like, why wasn't I good enough? Your very best will never be good enough for the wrong person, right? But sometimes, I haven't said this in a while, I'm going to tell you guys tonight, sometimes y'all are trying to turn a turd into a gold bar. Like, you literally have gone out into the yard, found the nearest dog turd, picked it up, took it inside, sang it nice, sweet songs and lit candles and everything, trying to just love this thing into something that it never will be. You never had a bar of gold. It was a turd. And the harder you squeeze trying to hold on to it, the messier it's going to get. You got to let it go. I can help you do that. You don't have to stay stuck. Praise you again and again. Telling the truth. That's why a lot of people, I ask a lot of people, like, why'd you hire me above all the coaches? Like, because you don't sugarcoat a thing. I don't. But I try to explain everything with y'all like I would try to understand it, like with crayons. I mean, I'm in therapy. I got a lot of friends who are therapists, and sometimes they really educate it to death. And it's like, I don't even understand what you just said. Can you simplify that with some crayons for me? I mean, I need it simple. Let's make it simple. Let's simplify this. And nobody ever said that the healing journey can't be fun. We do a lot of fun assignments too. Yes. Come on in, guys. What is y'all's biggest struggle tonight? If you guys are just tuning in, my name is Scott. I am a certified Christian divorce recovery coach, and I help people heal from divorce and breakups and break trauma bonds. Drop your questions. Let's go. What's up, Ruthie? I see you. So Monica says, have you been through it yourself? How did you learn so well? So yes, I've gone through a divorce. Hey, babe. I've gone through a divorce. I was married for 10 years, went through a divorce unexpectedly. I didn't want it at the time. Now, with all the healing work that I've done and the actualization, realization stuff that I've done, I realized that me and her probably were never really compatible, but at least we had children. Okay. I believe firmly that the only reason that her and I were truly together was for God to bring my children into this world. Okay. But I needed to go through that heartbreak because this is my job now. This is my ministry. Okay. And the people that come to me for help, if I never would have gone through what I went through, I would never even be here talking to you. I would never be here right now talking to you. So yes, I've lived a lot of this, but I'm 47 years old. I've been through all the abandonment, all the abuse, the 6 different dads, and alcoholism and bullying and all kinds of other stuff. I've been in a lot of narcissistic relationships. And I've also been the person who never felt good enough. So I was out here trying to get attention from wherever I could get it because that's what made me feel seen. And that's what made me feel like I was actually worth something. That's the whole reason I became an ordained minister, because I felt that was the ultimate good enough. So watch this, guys. Let me show y'all something real quick. If you guys struggle with being good enough, just type me down below. Hardest thing I went through besides the death of a spouse, the further you get out, the easier it gets. 10 months now. Good for you, Brandy. Amanda says, I keep reminding myself that the way he treated me, the cheating and the leaving has zero to do with my value or my looks. It has everything to do with his loyalty. That would be a better word. However, I keep circling back to why. Why can't he change? Why am I not enough for him? Because you already felt that about yourself, and this man just validated something that you've been feeling your entire life. And he was the one that was supposed to be different. He's the one who promised you that he would never hurt you, and here he is doing exactly what everybody else has done to you. So listen, if you struggle with not being good enough, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, who are you trying to be good enough for? Who are you trying to be good enough for? Some of y'all, your brain's smoking right now because you have no idea who you're trying to be good enough for. I don't know. I'm just trying to be good enough. That's the same answer I had. I'm like, heck, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we can throw out some generic answers, but ask yourself, really ask that question to yourself. Who are you really trying to be good enough for you? Okay. Second question. Yeah, exactly. Huggy Bear says, no idea. We don't know. We just know that we want to feel good enough. My mother, I got you. Watch this. What would happen if you were good enough? What would your life look like if you were good enough? No idea. Yeah. You see what I mean? So many of y'all are out here struggling with not being good enough while you're chasing a ghost. You don't know who you're trying to be good enough for. You just know you want to be good enough. Well, how are you going to know if you are? Because someone sticks around? You can come out here and do everything right, guys. Y'all don't understand how human beings work. You better go read the Old Testament when God was actually amongst the nation of Israel and they were still turning their back on him. Like he's literally like right there, right? That's just human nature. You can come out here and do everything right, check every single box, perfect body, perfect face, perfect income, nice person, good mom, good dad, all things, and somebody still decide to cheat on you. If you don't believe me, go look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a good-looking man. He's like 6 foot 100, and he's like worth like $300 million or something like that. Appears to be a good dad. Looked like he was a pretty good husband. 7-time like MVP of the Super Bowl, and his wife left for the jiu-jitsu instructor. I see it every day. Y'all have no idea what I see every day. Sometimes it's just trying to help or save somebody else because that's probably what you needed when you were younger. You have a need to be needed. That codependency, that people pleasing. The problem with people pleasing is that you're always going to have someone to please you. I have learned that not everyone has the same heart as I do. I love that. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see people making in relationships. You're expecting this other person to love as much as you do, to care as much as you do. You're expecting them to be you, and they're never going to be you. That's a different person. The question is, can I stand the things that they do? My first husband cheated on me for 13 years till we divorced. My second husband has mental issues. Okay, so you're the common denominator there. I'm not saying that's your fault. I'm just telling you that you're the common denominator, man, because you keep picking these toxic people. It's because of what you grew up in. Y'all like that mustache? Check this out, guys. If you would have grown up in a family of attorneys, what would you probably be today? Probably a lawyer. If you would have grew up around a bunch of gangbanging, criminals, you would either be one or you would be married to one or whatever. We are products of our environment that we grow up in. They mirror you in the beginning, so you think that they are like you. Yes. This is why I tell everybody, if you're going to get back out here and start dating again and you meet somebody you're really interested in, go slow, like super slow. Go slow. Don't get naked too quick. Keep your stuff to yourself. Hide the kitty. Why are avoidant people the way that they are? Because someone really broke their heart somewhere down the line, or they watched it growing up and they learned that love and intimacy are not safe. Maybe you grew up in a bunch of heartbreak and cheating and all those things, and now you're just like, if that's what love is, I'm good, man. I think I'll play Xbox. All right, guys, listen, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can apply for that by sending me a direct message. I will reply to you in just a few. I know I've got a lot of messages that already came in, but I will try to get them before 10 o'clock tonight. Love you guys. Make sure you guys are following me. I should be back live tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. God bless.